Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Max Euwe and M Sonnenberg. This game was played in Amsterdam in 1927. Max Euwe had white pieces and he started with e4. Sonnenberg played e5. Knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4. Is it going to be an Italian game? Knight to f6, attacking the pawn on e4. White to move. If white wants to play aggressively, he can play knight to g5, going for the fried liver attack. If he wants to have a quiet game, he can play d3. Max Euwe played d4. Black to move. E takes on d4. If knight takes on e4, one line goes like this. D takes on e5, and now if d6, then bishop takes on f7, check. King takes on f7, queen to d5, check. Bishop to e6, queen takes on e4, and white is better. Back to our game. After d4, Sonnenberg played e takes on d4, and Max Euwe castled kingside. d5. Knight takes on e4, bishop to c5, and d6 are the three most played moves. Is d5 a good move? Most of the time, it is not a good idea to open the files if king didn't castle. E takes on d5, knight takes on d5, white to move. I guess rook to e1 check comes to mind. Max Euwe played knight to g5 for a reason. Bishop to e6. What happens if bishop to e7, intending to castle? How would you continue in this position if you had white pieces? Then knight takes on f7, and after king takes on f7, queen to f3, check. King to e6, defending the knight, but then rook to e1, check. If knight to e5, bishop to f4, and black king would not survive. Back to our game. Bishop to e6, rook to e1, queen to d6, intending to castle queenside. This is a very interesting moment of the game. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Please pause and find the best move for white. Did you pause? What did you find? Max Euwe played knight takes pawn on f7. King takes knight, what else? Queen to f3, check. King to e7, and now bishop takes on d5. Black to move, knight to e5. Obviously, if queen takes on d5, queen takes queen, and white is winning. So we have knight to e5 attacking the queen, bishop to g5 check, king to d7, bishop takes on e6 check, queen takes on e6, queen to e4, rook to e8, queen takes on d4 check, bishop to d6. White to move. Should white grab the pawn on a7 or develop his pieces? What would you do? Would you play queen takes pawn on a7 or perhaps knight to d2? Max Euwe played knight to d2. A good choice. What happens if queen takes on a7? How should black continue in this position? Then black is winning with knight to f3 check. After pawn takes knight, queen takes rook check, king to g2, queen to e5. And black is winning. For example, if f4, then queen to d5 check, f3, rook to e2 check, king to g3, then queen takes on g5 check. And if king goes to h3, Then queen takes on f3 check, and after king to h4, rook takes on h2 checkmate. Okay, back to our game. Max ever played knight to d2, bringing more pieces in the game. Queen to g6, attacking the bishop. Queen to h4. King to c8, black king survived the attack, and black is only 1 pawn down. Knight to e4, knight to f7, knight takes on d6, knight takes knight, bishop to f4, h6, bishop takes on d6, queen takes on d6. If c takes on d6, then the pawn on d5 would be a target. Back to our game, queen takes on d6, white to move. What is the best move for white in this position? What would you do? Max ever played the best move. Queen to a4, queen to d7. If king goes to b8, then rook takes rook, check is winning. And if rook takes on e1 first, then rook takes rook, and after rook to d8, queen takes on a7 and white is winning. So, Sonnenberg played queen to d7, but now Max ever played queen takes pawn on a7. Queen to d2, threatening rook takes rook on e1. Queen to a8 check. King to d7, white to move. White played a move and black resigned. The move is Max ever played queen to a4 check, and black resigned. If c6, then rook from e to d1 is winning. If king goes to d8, the same move is winning. And what else? If king goes to c8, then rook takes rook check, rook takes rook, queen takes rook check, and after queen to d8, queen takes queen check, king takes queen. White is a piece up, and at this level, this should be enough to win. Just kidding. How many moves did you guess? What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.